Here, I'm just gonna grab a snack real quick.
Alright, we are officially recording.
Excellent. Do we want to go around the room and give like one little piece that people remember of the last session?
Sure.
In a recap.
Well, we have notes from the actual last session. They're not
we do.
extensive, but... Okay, I have my detail.
Oh yeah, this is when I like fucked up like a door or something in Salad's parents' farm. I don't remember exactly how that happened.
Did we resend like the notes doc in the Willow Wood channel?
I just sent everyone access to it again through like Google. I think I unchecked notify because I thought most people already had it pulled up because I'm seeing a bunch of icons in here. But you should be able to get to it from like your shared with me tab.
Okay. Okay.
I'm squared. So true.
Kevin is a mama's boy.
TM.
Good God, 60 pages of notes.
We're insane.
Are any of them good or useful? No.
Most of them are shit posts.
No.
I feel like it's even bold to call them notes, but
Highlights.
Stream of consciousness, like.
Do we know the actual day we started Willow Wood? Because I know what's in here. I know the first date in here is not correct.
It is not correct.
It's
It's probably in the other channel.
It wouldn't be on Discord, but I do have a rough idea of when, I think, because
we celebrated like an anniversary of it.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like staying with Tucker at the time, I think.
I think it was like
I thought we did the first
fall
one.
semester.
It would have been my first.
September 14th
September
of
14th.
2021 is the date that I have.
It would have had to have been because it was right after we moved to Kansas City. I know that because I remembered that time in my life very vividly.
It looks like September 2021.
Yeah, Juno just said September 14th.
Okay.
Right. And we moved into
Willow Wood.
we moved
into Willow Wood.
2016.
to Southbridge at the end of August, like the mid
Yes.
to end of August. Yeah, so like literally a week after we moved into Kansas City. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
wait, so are we ready? What were we supposed to do?
I was just checking where the recap was, but yeah, let's go.
Yeah, did we want to offer like one piece that people remember, or you just want to jump head first into it?
So Lucy and I are engaged.
Yeah.
Yes. I think Lucy, after like we had the meeting or whatever, like he I think he called his cousin.
Oh yeah.
And was like, hey, bring whoever you got. We're going to this place, and like
That's right. We're going on a fucking rescue mission. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, he hasn't asked any of you guys to come yet, so he doesn't think that y'all will, but that's up to you and your characters. Yeah, but I think when he looked at when they looked at the map or something like that, like his cousin looked up where the location, he was like, oh, it's a total blackout, like I can't see anything. So shit is crazy.
One of us might have an idea.
Oh.
Will they go?
I don't know. But yeah, that's what I remember.
The only detail I know about Salad from the last session was that I ate a granola bar so bad it gave me temp HP.
Mm-hmm. I know for Doc, the two big things were like, we stole that one book, and I was listening to it. It didn't know exactly what it was, but it was like an encyclopedia of some kind. And me and stole that, and it's in my bag. And then I had a meeting scheduled with Madame Moon because when we were leaving, I was like, "Hey, we should like talk when these Jose around." Like,
Isn't it an encyclopedia? I thought it was like a ledger of some kind.
I heard I said encyclopedia in the thing, but it might be a ledger of some kind. There was some like paperwork.
There
or
was
something.
a ledger that we found, but that might have been the book that was in your bag, like in Doc's library.
Oh, Juno sent a message saying similar to almost like an encyclopedia set of ancient demons, deities, rituals, etc., like the other ones we've been finding around town.
New book. Okay, awesome.
New book.
I love putting books
Wait,
here in
what was it?
It's in the chat.
What?
Like you found the minutes of past meetings too. Like you have records of things that they talked about, who signed off, members and stuff too.
That's what I thought.
So we have the encyclopedia of like the deities, rituals, and demons, and then another one of like ledgers and stuff. And what did you say the ledgers were of?
Like minutes from past council meetings.
Great.
Hold on, I think my cat's doing something.
A likely place to be.
I was literally about to say.
My cat is doing something.
Speaking of that, where the fuck is my cat? Yippee, yippee.
Not a lot more, so that's fine. Sorry. I am getting rid of the automatic feeder and reintroducing them having to like hit a mice around to eat because all they do is look at the feeder for like 4 hours a day and it stresses me out. I feel like they're not happy doing that. So I thought Biscuit jumped onto my closet shelf to try to knock down the automatic feeder. TLDR. So that's why I was like, hold on, I think my cat is doing something. But he was not. So we're good.
So yeah, what is all of your characters thinking after the meeting? You have info of like Kevin's dad, you have info on what was happening with Daisy, you have info on who the council is now.
I feel like I kind of want to spill the tea with my parents.
Okay.
I don't know if they would have like some insight on any of this stuff, but I feel like it might be a good idea to share.
So you're heading back to the River's bunker?
Yeah, I think so. Anyone can come with me. I'll announce it to the group and ask if anyone wants to join.
Join what?
I am going back to the Rivers family bunker to talk to my parents about it and see if they have any information, other like connections and stuff that might be helpful.
About the like meeting that we have with the council?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just like a debrief sesh.
Yeah, Doc will tag along too, just to like regroup and figure out the plan.
Did we ever like clarify to the rest of the group that the proposal thing or the engagement thing was like just a fucking improv? Or are we just hanging with
I
that?
don't know. Actually, did we?
Should
I
we?
thought we did.
I thought
But-
we
did.
I thought we rolled checks about it, but
Yeah,
I think we did.
Text.
I think
Everyone also
Sally
thought it was a
probably-
pregnancy announcement.
Yeah, well, I certainly did not have to roll, but
Yeah.
Kaz, what did
yeah,
you
I
say
was
about...
talking Sally.
Wait, what?
So raise your hand if you want to speak.
Actually.
No. So, I think checks were made. I don't remember the result of them when the announcement was made last time. So, yeah, it is up to you if you want to proceed with like, hey, we're just gonna walk out still pretending we're married to the world, or we're getting married. Or if you want to be like, hey guys, some weird shit just happened. We need to like.
Didn't Kevin offer his basement for our wedding? And I was like,
Yes.
not wedding, and I'm not marrying you in your basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
I
definitely
think we
Everyone knows that it's
Yeah, okay.
maybe except for Salad, which I think would be really funny.
Salad's
I feel
just
like
rolling
Salad
with
and
it.
Doc were probably just like,
Doc
Yeah.
is a it.
I feel like whether or not Salad believes that their reaction is exactly the same. Like, okay, sure, like, cool.
Love is love.
Love is love!
Okay. You guys all heading back to the bunker?
sure, might as well.
Oh hell no. Lucian is not going to the He'll go into the
Well,
house.
like the house. I can't
Yeah.
remember where my
Oh.
parents are exactly, but
Okay, yeah, let's go that way.
Like, retrieve them from the bunker and tell them it's safe to not be in the bunker.
hey, mom and dad.
What we got?
So yeah, you guys roll back up minivans and motorcycles in the driveway of Salad's house. Salad does like some kind of elaborate knock to let their parents know that you guys are all good. They open the door. Salad, you're like engulfed in a giant hug. If you remember, they were like really worried about this council meeting.
Oh, yes.
Did not want you to go, so lots of sighs of relief, lots of, oh, are you okay? Do you have any cuts on you? Any bruises? Did they hurt you? How did it go? What happened?
It was so much bureaucratic bullshit.
Yeah. They like to talk themselves in circles for sure. So, what was it about? Why did they need you?
See, I was prepared to give a recap, but I don't know if I actually remember enough about the last session to give a recap.
We can jump in if needed, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Doc and I snuck off, so
Yes.
we all had a whole interaction that
Yeah.
I thought
you
you
would see as well.
were just gonna stop at Saw Hole, and I was like, whoa, I do not remember that.
No hole, just some interdimensional travel.
Yeah.
Thing.
The main reason I think you guys found out that they were contacting you was because they didn't know what the fuck was going on, and they just knew that you came up into town right around when shit started hitting the fan. So they're trying to get information out of you while also trying to threaten you to leave, kind of stuff.
Yeah, they were bitches.
They were bitches and hoes.
Yeah, because
I think
we like aired out everything and was like, we know Daisy was murdered. We know y'all got something to do with it. Like, we know the Chaos God is here. Like, tell us what you
Yeah,
know.
because didn't they think that we were involved somehow? And then we were like, no, we're trying to fucking solve her murder.
Yeah, I also want to specifically mention to my parents this Sasha person.
Yeah.
The one that, like, seemed like the only competent person in the room.
Because she was the one doing the, like, crazy-ass magic, too. So Doc will, like, have context there and be like,
Yeah,
she
they
had
were.
some wild,
She was
like,
taking notes.
spooky
She was the one showing hole.
As you guys are trying to remember Sasha and like describe her, I need everyone to roll wisdom save for me.
Oh.
Oh,
Wisdom save.
fuck yeah!
He's stupid.
Oh, okay, I've got a
He's
good...
gonna say, not most of our strong suits.
Well, I just rolled a modded 20, so...
Nice.
Damn.
Alright, come on, baby. But I need you to be more...
Be nice to me. Oh my god, beautiful.
Oh, I actually have a +2 to that. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
plus
hell
4
yeah.
on Salad's wisdom.
Everyone advantage.
That's a 21, baby.
We
He's
may be
wise.
stupid, but we are wise.
He's wise as hell right now.
As
Doc
opposed
got
to
an error
everybody
plus
in...
2 to it.
Did you say
You
plus
got
7?
plus 7 to wisdom.
Did you say wisdom or wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Plus 7, yeah. So I rolled a 3.
Good lord.
Incredible.
Okay. So, anyone who didn't get a 20 or higher, can you roll a d4 psychic damage for me?
I guess.
Yeah.
Me and Salad are in the kitchen making cookies, and it's protecting us.
Indy just goes, oh, and like grabs her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlas just got kind of wins, but it is a full 4, so.
Oh,
Damn.
That's, yeah. As you guys are, like, say Sasha's name and are trying to actively, like, remember what she looks like, what she was doing, Atlas, Doc, and Indy, you have, like, a very sharp pain just kind of radiating throughout your head. And you don't know who they're talking about. When Sal asks who was Sasha, you have no idea, and are just left with some headache that you can't explain. But
Is it like no recollection at all of like Atlas and I sneaking around, or is it just like
just of Sasha as a person?
okay?
Like there's a blurry in like when you're remembering how the council was set up in the gym, there's like a blurry spot where Sasha was. You don't remember another person being there, but you remember like everything that was being said.
Okay, do we remember all of that fuck-ass magic around the blurry spot? Like all of that thing?
Nice.
Awesome.
So we just lost everything that we.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Fuck you and your memory games, actually.
Yeah, Salad, as you ask, like, who's Sasha? Who's this person? Why are they on the council? Your parents give you a very glazed over look and are like, we've never heard that name before.
Can I, like, roll a perception or insight on the others and see, like, if they're acting weird about this?
Doc will straight up be like, "What are you talking about? No one named Sasha was."
Like,
at that
I'm
meeting."
trying to figure out if Salad's gonna put it together that, like, oh shit, we should write this down or something.
Lucian probably does something with you as well, because he's like,
Yeah.
he literally, like, everybody's like, who's Sasha? And he's like, I know I can't.
Like,
I was
are y'all fucking around?
Me?
Like,
Right. He's like, I waited until the smoke break to smoke, like.
Yeah, Alice squint and be like, what are you talking about? Who are you speaking of?
I feel like that properly freaks Salad out, actually. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Because, like, Atlas
Well, I, like-
remembers everything.
Yeah, being gaslit by magic is crazy.
Would I, like, have any recollection from, like, I guess my own history or experience of this phenomenon happening?
Roll me a history check.
A history check?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Salad, you can too, but I'm gonna say with disadvantage because you don't have a lot of knowledge.
Okay.
You don't. That's a nat 20, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Delightful. Okay.
And that's a 16, even with disadvantage.
Oh,
Salad's dice fucking
Okay.
love me.
Lucian and Salad carrying this session.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so with a 16 at least, you don't know the exact phenomena of what this is, but you do know that, like, thinking about, like, your time in Willow Wood, running the bakery and stuff, there have been moments where people are more forgetful than what you think is normal. Like, there's people just, you know, kind of standing in the middle of the doorway with a wistful look on their face, and they don't know why they came to the grocery store that day. Like, everyone's misplacing their keys and stuff, and it's just kind of weird and awkward like that. With a nat 20, Lucy. The um, the debrief that your aunt actually gave you before you were stopping in Willow Wood on your way to New Orleans, mentioned that there was some funky magical being there who shouldn't be messed with, who could like control shadows and could mess with your mind. You don't think that there's anything else like this in the world anywhere. Um, but yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think he probably relays that to the group. Yeah, good old Shadow Lady.
Yeah, I want to write this down, just in case.
Yeah, I think as soon as you guys mentioned, like, especially Lucy, like, the memory stuff, Doc will also, like, start taking as many notes as they can of what they're talking about.
Do we still have the books out from Doc's bag?
They're still with you. I don't know if
Yeah, they're still in the bag.
I want to look through them for any, like, traces of Sasha and this person. Like, if there's any, like, mentioning of her at these meetings, even though she's the one taking the notes, like, I want to...
Yeah. Everyone who's, like, looking through the books or the ledgers can roll me an investigation check.
I think Doc isn't gonna pull them out of the bag, though, like, opens the bag and is like, yeah, go ahead.
Like,
where is my bag?
Yeah, Doc will, like, open it and people can, like, go in there if they want, but he's not gonna, like, pull out the...
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna go in and get the books real quick. Like, I'm not... That is... Hold on, Newchmont.
Oh, is anyone taking notes right now? Like actual notes?
Trying to.
Okay.
No.
Studio is recording too.
Yeah, and I confirmed that it's functioning this time.
Yeah.
I bet the 1 minute was because we.
Actually, I bet you're right. I probably stopped recording because we weren't playing.
Yeah. I'm working on notes. Can I have advantage investigating if it's in my bag?
I think that's the second time you've asked that.
I know. I just roll so bad. It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think plus one into investigation checks. Don't worry about it.
I know. That would be so insightful if I rolled above a 5, like, ever.
I'm really glad Sound Slice is performing well for you. Damn. That's awesome.
I don't want you to not ask why we're creeping.
We'll start lowest rolls first. Is Jaya still here?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Oh, cool beats. No, you're good. I just wanted to double check. Okay. Alright.
I don't think I rolled.
That's okay. You don't have to investigate if you don't want to. Just thought I'd check.
I will just to see if I get something helpful. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. We'll start lowest rolls first. Doc with a 10. What are you looking for exactly?
I think, like, right now, looking for anything about, like, the Sasha people keep mentioning. And I think if, like, Doc is, like, aware of, like, weird memory stuff going on, trying to look at, like, the, like, margins and stuff and see if, like, there's evidence of, like, stuff being, like, erased or, like, I'm sure out of 10, like, I won't get much, but even just, like, to point out to others of, like, oh, like, it looks like there's a sentence here that was, like, whited out or something.
Yeah. I think as you're looking through, especially, you guys are kind of, like, lining up I think you found one with Madame Boone, one in Doc's bag, one at these books, like an encyclopedia set of any kind of weird magical stuff that's been happening in Willow Wood or and beyond from Athera. I think, Doc, you pick up the one that you found in your bag, and you're flipping through it. You do see, like, indents in some of the pages, so you do that cool spy trick of like putting a paper on top and or like transferring it and like using the side of a pencil. You do find like a decades old grocery list. You're like, like, oh man, I'm so cool. I'm doing the coolest shit right now. And then yeah, it was like I need eggs and tomatoes and
Nice.
Yeah, with a 15, what is Indy looking for?
I don't know if Indy necessarily even really knows what she's looking for. She just like wants to be helpful right now, so she's probably just like kind of peering over Doc's shoulder for the most part. Like sees them do their little trick and is like, ooh, and then like tries it on another page.
With the 15, you kind of like helping Doc do cool spy shit. You find like more indents, but it's like the same grocery list written over them, like 3 pages in a row.
Huh.
So, like someone forgot that they wrote a list and they wrote it again, and then
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
Sisyphus.
With an 18, what is there anything specific that Lucy's looking for?
Probably the same. Probably just like trying to. I think he's looking for 2 things. He's looking for stuff that like his aunt described. So like if there's like you said it was like an encyclopedia on like devils and shit like that. Like if she's a specific type of monster that they've seen before, because like I would assume that's why his aunt told her or told him about her. And then yeah, I guess anything mentioning where they're gonna go next, like, because I don't have we just like said out loud that it's the Golden Circle headquarters, or was it just like a building that he knew about?
I think your cousin specifically, like, had coordinates but knew nothing about the building. Couldn't find blueprints. There was no like cameras on streets to show him views, and he's like a pretty good hacker, so like couldn't find anything about the actual building.
Okay, so yeah, probably just like that, and then like the coordinates, if there's anything about that.
With an 18, you don't find anything about the coordinates that these encyclopedias and ledgers are more focused on Willow Wood specific things. And I think with an 18, you're not finding a whole lot on like what Sasha is, because you're looking specifically for monsters, and Sasha's not a monster. So you're going through like an alphabetical thing of like dragons, the zombie crow, like all of these different actual creatures and things, and you're not finding anything that has to do with memories or shadows, because Sasha isn't a creature.
Sorry, maybe I should clarify. When I say like monsters, I think Lucian considers like vampires monsters as well. Like
Okay.
sentient beings also can be monsters.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, like he thought Mothman was a monster at first.
Okay. Shit. Alright. So yeah, that alphabetical book doesn't have like vampires or Mothman in it either, so you flip over to like other encyclopedias of going over the deities and other like witches and wizards and histories of like magical beings. And you just start seeing like blank pages, but the longer that you look at them, you were one of the people who passed the wisdom save, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The longer you look at them, your eyes start to strain a little bit, become a little bloodshot, but wavy lines start to show up. You can't quite read it yet on an 18, but you feel like the longer you look at it, the more you'll be able to figure out. You get the sense that like Sasha's magic is really powerful and can cover a lot of tracks. of any record.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Salad and be like, hey, can you look at this?
Yeah, sure.
Cool beans. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Atlas, on your 21, was there anything specific that you wanted to look for?
I'm looking for. Well, if some lady pulled a trick on me, I'm gonna be pretty like irritated by that because like yeah, what do you mean that other people in this? How did I miss a whole person in a room? I don't do that. So I'm looking for any trace of just like someone that I would have missed before. Some like yeah, the same kind of thing that Doc is doing, looking in the indents, looking for different like. Looking for inconsistencies, looking for things that don't sit right, that seem out of place in these notes, and like kind of piecing it all together.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think too you might be like looking internally, like at your memories, trying to find inconsistencies of things that don't quite match up. So you're going through each time like you touch in your mind like those blurry spots. You do feel kind of like a phantom pain of like, don't mess with this. It will hurt again if you keep pursuing it. As you keep like looking at the ledgers and stuff, the handwriting of like the newest like latest meetings is very very clinical, very neat, and as you kind of look more deep into past meetings, you've noticed that like right around like the turn of the century, all of the meetings were written by someone different. So, but you don't see an introduction of like, because every time they like elect a new member of the council or they, let someone go, any kind of change, you can see that pattern and record of like, hey, when he did this on this day, this new guy showed up on this day, yada, yada, yada. But for some reason, in like early 2000s, there was nothing and someone was just started writing.
And there's, like in the whole diary, there's not a single mention of a Sasha at all, not once.
Nope.
Well, that's suspicious as fuck.
Who's Sasha?
Joshua.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salad, with your 23, was there anything specific you wanted to look for before you followed up on Lucy's end?
So, like, I'm trying to remember, have I deduced, or have we talked about that, like, the Golden Circle and the Chaos God are, like, working together or something?
I think what you know is that Richard O'Malley is the leader of the Golden Circle, Kevin's dad. You know that he was, like, the primary instigator for bringing the Chaos God around the first time. That didn't work out, and then all of a sudden he kind of just disappeared from Willow Wood. And hasn't been seen again here in a long time.
But we know he was at Daisy's murder, right? Also, like when they were trying to summon the Chaos God? Or is that something I'm misremembering? I thought Lucy saw that.
With the vision, with the act, like the Chaos God.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I'm pretty sure we, like, had, like, the answer of who murdered Daisy.
Yes, we did, for sure.
It was the bakery owner and Charles Gardner's for sure. And then, yeah, I think the third person was in that vision too.
Does anything coincide, like timeline-wise, of like stuff that we know in the town's history and whatever, with the person changing at the turn of the century?
No, seems like a very different thing.
Okay.
When was the original, like, murder? or the original like summoning.
Yeah. Jerry Sanders, which is one of Salad's relatives. That happened in like the 1960s. That's when like Silas the Wise started disappearing. That's when Richard O'Malley first popped up. That's around the time like Evan was born.
Okay.
I feel like I need like an infographic.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to type one up here real quick.
So much lore.
Well, the problem
year
is
did
I
you-
have the
like,
memory
year-
of like a flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's modern time in this now, like it's like 2020s.
Yeah.
Is COVID-19 canon in Willowwood?
Don't.
24 election.
No, I think we've actually answered this question before. I think the answer was everywhere except Willow Wood.
Yeah, literally, like, they're so fucking insulated that they just managed to avoid it.
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with the magic in Willowwood, if I'm honest.
The magic.
Like the town protecting itself. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess the other thing that I was gonna look for though is like I was gonna try to figure out if Sasha's magic like is erasing things or if it's just like concealing them.
Gotcha. I think as you like step over to where Lucy called you and start looking at these empty pages that Lucy found, it looks like again it's still blurry for you and you have to really focus on it and really concentrate to figure out what's going on the page. But the closer you look, the longer you look, you notice that like there are weird symbols on the page that are just kind of like floating and wiggling around.
Someone get me a sketch pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw one and be like, here.
Immediately Doc 2 like tosses his notepad over it, like
I get hit in the face with like 3 sketch pads. No, yeah, I'm gonna like start trying to draw them, I guess. Like I know they're moving, but
Okay. Roll me either like sleight of hand or performance check or something.
that's a 17.
Noise.
Okay. Yeah. You start sketching down the symbols. They're pretty accurate. They're a little bit shaky because you're trying to draw moving things, but as you start putting them down, it's really weird. As you're writing them, they also start moving on the page. Like you're trying to copy this information, recreates it, and it must also be protected.
So it's like a censorship spell or something.
Yeah, she's not erasing things, she's covering them up.
Okay.
does Salad point that out?
Yeah, I feel like I like would reason that out loud. Salad doesn't
Okay.
think quietly.
I know Doc can't see it, but can I like try to pump a dispel magic into it? Like touch the page the thing is happening on and like
Okay. What level of dispel magic are you going for?
okay, great. We'll do it at a 4th level.
Okay. We look up dispel magic.
New rule: anytime you cast a spell, you gotta.
Does that sound effect happen after Doc does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it auto wins spells 1 through 3, and then higher level spells 4 plus requires spellcasting ability check, which is a DC 10 plus spell level.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Wait,
DC
am I
19.
rolling? Do what?
need to beat a 19.
A 19. This is a 9th level spell. That's crazy. Okay. What does upcasting it do? Raises the level of dispel.
Yeah. So you could like cast it as a 9th level, and it would end 9th level spells.
Okay.
Is there
So
a way I
like
can like assist on that or something?
How? One Doc, I don't think you have 9th level spells yet.
No, I don't.
So, yeah. It wouldn't change, like, if you do 3rd level or 4th level, it wouldn't
What
matter.
I would say is like, if it doesn't change that, can I just keep it at 3rd level? Or since I cast, never mind. I casted it at 4th. We'll keep it at that.
Before you roll, Salad, how do you think you're giving the help action this moment? How do you think your magic would interact with Docs, or how would you help them dispel it better?
I feel like Salad would like probably like try to like, you know, the one fucking meme where the guy is sitting at the computer and he looks like really sad and there's the guy behind him that's helping him on the computer. If not, I'll find it and I'll send it. But that's what Salad is doing.
I'm just hyping Doc up.
Like leaning over, like behind, like, let me see what you're doing.
I think for Doc, it looks like they like pull these like, you know, those like big containers of like bleach wipes you see at like the hospital where there's like the purple and the orange top and the gray top.
Mhm.
I feel like this one kind of has like a shimmery magic top, and you see that it just has like, it can like wipe like it's like disinfectant but for like a spell, and so they like pull out one and they start like
Wipes away magic in one pass.
rub the like
Doc's
Like-
counter spell wipes, antibacterial wipes.
That's cool as shit. Take inspiration points for that. But yeah, you can also roll with advantage.
Okay. Please, I'm begging. Oh my god. It fell on the floor. I haven't looked at it yet. Can I re-roll it, or do we take floor rolls?
That's up to you. But like, if we decide now,
It's that forever.
yeah. So
I'm not
we-
taking a floor roll. It's like underneath my ass cheek right now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Right?
No floor rolls then.
That's okay. Just a 16.
Just a 16. Okay. These wipes are very powerful. And you see, as you're like scrubbing the paper, it kind of like sparkles, and like you can see, for some reason, it like introduced dust particles into the squiggly lines, and they start trying to eat the moving symbols. But the kind of like white blood cells kind of attacking viruses and whatnot, you see that the symbols eventually like grow and encompass the dust particles and can't don't go away.
Can I push all of the stuff that I'm looking at to Salad and be like, is there magic here?
Yeah. So
I just had a vivid vision of the beginning of Ratatouille where they make him do like the poison sniff on everything.
Salad's ready.
Salad just immediately takes the book and smells it. Can you smell magic in this universe?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Can you smell magic?
Excellent question. I think so. It's kind of like smelling hot water versus cold water.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize it's a smell until you
It's
like
present.
yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
smell it for magic.
Atlas is going to very like politely like measure her voice and be like, I didn't know that you read with your nose.
I'm smelling it.
I think Lucy goes, dude, I think we're just supposed to look at it, not smell it.
I can smell magic, you guys.
Because he can see, I don't know if he can see stuff too. He saw a little bit, but not. what Sal. He's not on Sal's level.
I look crazy right now. I'm drawing symbols and.
You look like you're off of something.
In tongues.
The fucking Charlie Day.
Yeah,
Literally, that's me right now.
The number of times we've used that meme for this campaign
Insane.
is crazy.
Not the lore.
It kind of fits the vibe, I feel.
Yeah, Alice is gonna guess. Please look at it for the symbols. Is what I was.
I'll do that
I think it's
too.
good. Oh,
I'll do
no.
that too.
If you put your sniffer in there, you know, that's no problem. But you might actually want to look at it too.
Oh, wow, Sam, the way that you described this meme is not the way I would have described it.
Oh, I thought it was like the drawing of like the skinny guy on the computer and then all these buff dudes. Maybe not a drawing. It's like actual pictures, but there's like a skinny dude saying things and then a bunch of buff dudes are replying like, "Hey man, that's really cool. You're doing a great job."
Yeah.
I think Doc gets really sad that like they're not able to read the papers. Their like magic isn't working, so they're just gonna pull like a little like a Rubik's Cube puzzle or something out of their bag and like sit in the back and like try to work on that instead.
I'm sorry. Do you want to roll like an intelligence check for me?
Just on the Rubik's Cube, see if I can solve that.
Oh my god, they're gonna crash out so hard if they can.
What am I rolling?
Intelligence.
Just a flat intelligence check. It's a 10. Doc starts covering in the background.
Yeah.
Good god.
Oh, Jaya, you put together an incredible soundboard.
Thank you. I tried.
Yeah, Doc, I think it's one of those moments. It's kind of like, what's that thing in baseball where they're like, people know how to do things and then all of a sudden they forget and they become terrible at them?
Yeah.
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 It's in baseball. It's in everything. But yeah.
Yeah. I think Doc, you've unfortunately developed a case of the yips with
The yip.
check. Yeah. It's just not working out for you today.
Okay, happens to the best of us.
Salad, I think as you like go to sniff the book, you know that like the memes will start popping off here soon about sniffing things in the group chat. But like you know you're right, and there is like some weird like change in air pressure, some weird quality to the smell of this ledger that wasn't present.
Yep, this one's contaminated.
And then you start like flipping through the actual pages to find like more of these symbols. You see that from like 2000 on, it's all in Sasha's handwriting. There's no squiggly lines. For some reason, several decades, at like starting around the time that Richard O'Malley disappeared, you start getting like little flips of like, here's a random sentence that's blurred out. Here's a couple days later, a bit bigger paragraph, and that like increases until around 2000, where it's all of a sudden no more squiggly lines. It's all just Sasha taking the notes.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll just like share that information with the group.
So it changed from the squiggly lines, whatever those are, to Sasha taking the notes?
Yeah, so what you think is kind of happening here is that like Sasha popped up right around the time Richard O'Malley showed up, and people were taking notes on it, but her magic is covering that up. So people are like causing memory problems, so they don't really know why Sasha's here or when she popped up. Right around that time where Richard O'Malley showed up, she like all of a sudden starts increasing contact with the council. There's more of those squiggly line notes. They take up more parts of the meeting, and then all of a sudden around 2000, And past, there's no more squiggly lines because no one's making remarks about Sasha. She's the only one taking notes. Yes,
That's right.
Who was taking notes before Sasha? Are we able to like check that? Is that information in the book ledger? Like, can
yeah.
we find this person and ask them questions?
You guys, it takes a while to figure out who it was because it was the same person for a long time. So you didn't get an update on like the designation or whatever. You look back kind of like towards the beginning of when these ledgers started. And it looks like Daisy was named the secretary. And then around 2000 is when she had the falling out with the council and left.
Well, that's a dead end.
Doc mumbles in the background. I can talk to dead bodies.
Oh my god, we know.
No more of those.
That's just crazy.
You got 2 in your bag.
Can I break off from the group and like see if I can call up my friend, not really my friend, but the guy, the Chaos God, if that wasn't these.
Are you like not like people know you're leaving?
We're in Salad's house, right?
Yeah.
I probably just say, oh, I'm gonna like go take like a smoke break or something like that, and go out to the back.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
A perception check?
Deception.
Oh, deception.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I have it. That's a 12.
12?
Yeah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Indy just hears you say smoke break and she's like, I'll come with you.
That's gonna be a solid 16.
Yeah. Atlas, when you hear smoke break, like Lucy's a pretty big guy, but like for some reason you get like this weird twinge in what they say. Like obviously they're not going out to smoke. You don't quite know what they're up to outside of that. And then Indy pops up like, oh, we're going outside? Awesome. Let's chill. So
Atlas is just gonna like narrow her eyes for a second, and she's gonna be like, I think someone might be in cahoots with our friend. And then go to like follow you and be outside.
Can Lucy roll like an insight check on what Alice means?
yeah.
Okay.
It's not about you.
Well, that's the 12 because he's stupid.
Yeah.
Doc is gonna follow along too and say, I don't like being lied to.
Yeah.
Let me finish my sentence. A smoke break alone. Alone! Never!
So Doc calls you out online. Salad, what are you up to?
I feel like
Sounds it. I think their perception was a 10.
Indeed's was.
They're confused.
They're confused.
yeah, I feel like even though I caught that, I'm probably just gonna keep like smelling books and going through shit. Like,
Let's go through. Yeah, you guys are still in the bag. So yeah, Salad, you're like, that was weird, and just go down like, the rows of books that are in this little library, and you're like, yep, that one's magical.
Yep.
Not that one. No.
Like Salad is so conflict averse. They don't want anything to do with this.
This one smells like rotten milk.
If you're staying in the bag, you think. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was making a stupid joke.
Oh. Is Salad the only one staying in the bag?
I guess so.
Okay, as we're going up, I think Doc just points to the wall behind the desk and is like, just careful, my parents come through there sometimes.
Oh.
Please don't hurt them.
I'll try not to. If you come back and I'm dead, sorry.
Sorry for dying.
Sorry about the mess.
Your bag.
Leave me the next dead person in there.
You don't know that.
Damn.
I do. There are 2 dead people in there right now.
I feel like Salad's kind of scared now.
Do you think they're dead?
The parents? Your parents?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know what's going on with your parents. I'm just scared of them.
What are you asking?
Alice referred to Doc's parents as dead, and I'm just asking. Doc is asking, like, do you think they are dead?
Atlas is gonna shrug and be like, doesn't matter what I think. They're in your bag.
Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute. I just realized I have a feature that might be able to help with remembering Sasha. I totally forgot about this. Because I have the ability to disrupt mind influencing effects through music.
Oh no.
Well, I guess he hasn't played any music yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a little late for that now, but if it comes up again, Andy's just gonna start singing at the top of her lungs to dispel the magic.
That is a neat little trick to have. So, to recap just a little bit, Lucy, you're like, I'm gonna go outside for a smoke break. Atlas is like, someone's in cahoots. Because Atlas and Doc, like, knew you were lying about something, and he was just like, hey, let's go smoke.
Yeah.
And then Doc was like, I don't like when people lie to me. Lucy, how do you react to just like a room full of people following you?
Like, what can he do? Like, you're all fucking coming. Like, I think to maybe try and throw Doc off, maybe a little bit. He does pull out like a pack of like, I don't know. Thinking he was like, well, it was a smoke break. It wasn't technically lying. But he kind of like turns around, and just goes back upstairs because he's trying to figure out a way to like, I don't know. He doesn't. I think he's still like a little bit embarrassed about the Chaos God, like his power coming from the Chaos God. Like, not embarrassed, but also like a little bit ashamed because he fucking hates this guy, but like he kind of needs him right now. So I think maybe that's why he's been doing it by himself and not in front of like everybody else, not because he's trying to hide anything. So
we do know that your powers are from the Chaos God anyway, right? Like, we already
you guys know that having it from him. Like, I told you the video last time.
Yeah, so I feel like if you were just like, I just like don't want you to be there for this, it would be understandable.
I think he kind of like, yeah, it's also maybe good that someone is there because like sometimes he doesn't remember things, and the Chaos God is someone who likes to fuck with him, so maybe it's good that other people are around, but...
And he's just like, tell the Chaos God if he fucks with you that your fiance is gonna kick his ass.
I'm not telling them that.
I always knew you guys were dating.
Yep. Yep.
Atlas is going to be like, she doesn't know how to ask this without sounding rude, so I just have to hope I'm not going to take it in a rude way. But
Okay.
she's like, what do you hope to glean from this meeting? Like, do you think that he would tell you even if she did work with him?
Well, they told me last time about something they didn't need to show me. And it was about someone who was working with them. So I think Lucy says I don't know why they do what they do, but they are giving us actual information. But I do feel sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, sorry.
But I do feel there is a purpose to it, and I want to know what the purpose is.
Do we have any, like, bargaining power against the Chaos God for information?
Well, you have to bargain something to get information from him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do we have anything that they wouldn't know about already that we could levy for what information we want? Probably not, because they're a god, but...
I don't have anything.
I think you should bring me into the vision with you and let me use my incredible persuasive powers.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Atlas is generally like uncomfortable with the situation. Her inner thoughts are more like, I don't know why you would go to the ally of an enemy and ask that person for for information that would harm them, is her thing. But it is a chaos god, so, and you've had more interaction with him than her, so she's not going to call you out on it. She's just going to silently be in the room.
Okay.
I think Doc is gonna like agree with Lucy and just be like, knowledge is power. You just shouldn't do this alone.
Oh, damn. He like kind of nods, maybe blushes a little bit, but he ain't gonna let you know that. And then like goes
Insight
on.
check into it.
Hmm?
You said you're not gonna let Doc know you're blushing about that. Can Doc roll an insight check into that?
Sure. Or I guess.
God,
Yeah,
that's
she can roll
fine.
deception.
I can't roll anyways, but
What's your
Um,
passive?
my passive.
Yeah.
17. I rolled a 14 with mods, but
Lucy, can you roll another perception for me to hide the blush?
That's an 18.
18.
Ooh.
Yeah.
18 on that, but not the other deception. Fine, whatever.
So, how do you summon the Chaos God? And are you trying to take your friends with you?
No, I'm not trying to take anyone with me.
No.
Because I feel they will not tell me things if I have someone else there. So
Fair enough.
yeah. I think Lucian does smile whenever you say, "Yeah, your fiance is gonna kick their ass," and be like, "As much as I'd love to have you there, darling." I think this one is what I have to do alone. But yeah, and then I don't know. I guess how did he do it the last time? Just like I hate you.
Are you there, Chaos God? It's me, Lucy.
can I ask a question about spells? Because I want to try to put something on Lucy as they're like going in there to help them out. What I have is I could do like warding bond, and it would give them a +1 AC and saves and resistance to all damage. Or I was thinking I could cast my like Leo and Sunny Hut on them, and it fits the 9 creatures, and then spells and magical effects are barred from passing through. Do I know if one of them would be like helpful for Lucy to have while they're like having this little seance with the Chaos God?
So I think no roll needed with Lehman's tiny hut, at least with it keeping out or like keeping the movement of magical spells and other
I'm
things.
so sorry. Give me 1 second. My cat is being insane. And I need to put an end to that. Hold on. Please. He was just like violating this paper bag in the background and I couldn't hear anything. Go ahead.
Violating.
With Lehman's tiny hut specifically, you know that since it, you know, inhibits the flow of magical spells and other magical things, if you cast Lehman's tiny hut to like hold Lucy, you get the feeling that maybe the chaos god can't reach him there because he's an incredibly magical being, but she is magical, so it's not gonna get through safe zones like that.
I see.
You do know that like it's usually kind of like in a dreaming space that Lucy finds the chaos god. So like psychic damage might happen, but yeah, not usually in battle, in combat with a chaos god.
If I like let Lucy go in and then cast Liamon's tiny hut on them, would that keep the chaos god inside Liamon's tiny hut?
Roll me.
Because that could be the leverage you want to like get them to talk of like if you want out, talk.
I feel like that puts. I know I'm not a part of this conversation, but I feel like that puts Lucy in like a dangerous situation.
Roll me Arcana.
Okay. An 8.
Oh.
And we gotta get you new dice.
These are my dock dice too. These normally roll so well. I'm gonna change dice, but
Is it like your dice tray or something?
I'm just rolling on a table, but
Me too.
we'll switch it out. It's okay. Okay.
With an 8, you don't know. Like, it makes sense logically, but you've never, like, tried it out before, so.
Yeah.
Don't really
I think I just relay that information to Lucy if they want it, but also if they just want to talk, like, they can do that.
That's a tough one because Lucian, I feel like even though I think it's dangerous and he should not do it, I think he would want to do it. But
I think that it would happen if I'm honor.
Think about your fiance.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way that I could signal to Doc, like, yes, I would want to while in the middle of the conversation with the Chaos God, but I think we're already getting a little too complicated.
That's okay.
Yeah, he will say yes to that, though.
Okay. I think Doc just goes like, you have a minute, then I'm shutting it down.
A minute to talk to them?
Yeah, without him getting out.
Oh, without him getting out.
If you want that. Because if he kills you in that minute, I can bring you back.
Okay. Good day to die, I guess.
Is everyone going in Lehman's tiny hut too, or is you just like surrounding Lucy in it and sitting on the outside?
It might be smart to go in it because then.
I think historically my Lehman's tiny hut has been Doc's bag, but I think that's just because that's like what Doc casts the spell on.
I don't think it's like the actual spell usually, but like you go into it and then cast the spell.
Yeah.
Is how it's moving.
So like I might like do it in a space where people are nearby, but try to only put like Lucy in it so other people aren't like.
Yeah, because the whole idea is if we're present, the Chaos God won't say anything. So I don't want to be in the hut with the very angry god. I'll be honest. Bliss is so good on that.
That's okay.
I mean, there's always the chance.
Radius, so I can cast it in like a corner of the like library room and like just have Lucy in that corner doing their thing.
I thought we went outside.
Oh, we can.
I think
Yeah.
that in the house or like on the front porch or something, talking
Okay.
about this. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's do it outside. And I think he like gets off like the back porch or something like that, and kind of just like goes like into like a nice spot in the middle of like the fields, like in Alice's Salad's family's farm. No. And it's like kind of nice and peaceful because you can hear like the wind rustling a little bit with like all of the like, I'm assuming they have like plants or shit like that. Or maybe it's just really tall grass, but I think he probably goes somewhere where it's like a little bit more peaceful.
Rock pitches like a little field tent above you, but leaves the sides open so the air like blows through it, and that'll be like the little hut.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just posted up outside the tent.
We're camping. We're camping.
Just, like hanging out, sharpening a knife, doing my thing.
Right.
so people are posted up around the tent. Lucy goes in. What do you call the Chaos God?
How do I call him? I think he probably just says, "You seem like you would know something about this Sasha person," and like he already knows who he's talking to. So, but he says it like in his head.
Gotcha. You say it in your head, and you sit there, kind of for an awkward amount of time, not really knowing if things are happening.
Cool.
Yeah. But you feel some weird strings being tugged in your mind. As if like someone's rooting around your memory a little bit. Figuring out what you know about Sasha. Only an inside check on tugging.
Damn. He's stupid. And he's still a little stupid. You said insight?
Yeah.
That's an 8.
An 8, okay.
Yeah. He's got -1.
You don't know what force is tugging. It's just really kind of uncomfortable, something you're not used to. It's a little weird, a little invasion of privacy.
I think he says, also in his mind as this happening, he's like, "Can you be a little more gentle?"
Yeah. You feel one sharp tug, and an image of like Sasha. You can feel like it being dragged out of your eyes, and it's projected in front of you. And you hear someone kind of stepping up behind you, saying, "No need to be gentle. I found what I needed." And
As soon as I notice like something happening, can I go ahead and do my little like spell on Lucy?
everyone do a perception check. Everyone who's outside the tent can roll a perception check.
Okay.
So not
Salad,
me.
you're still in the bag. Have we like updated Salad on what's happening?
No, they just left my ass in there.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, we're so back, actually.
Speak for
Well,
yourself.
and he's posted up at empty.
Shit.
You ain't touching my fucking boy, actually. Knox on duty.
Both of you, Atlas and Doc, just like immediately just like open their third.
Yeah. Shit got really funky around here.
You guys were riffing on Salad a little bit about them being able to smell magic.
Oh God.
Doc's
But
a
yeah.
firm believer though, like firm believer in smelling magic.
There's just some weird like heat and cold at the same time, kind of all around the tent. You can kind of like almost feel the air pressure kind of whoosh in, and you feel like, yeah, with Nat 20 and the 26, for sure the Chaos God is here. You can feel like even that kind of similarity to like when you first started noticing the weirdness around Lucy's back, that kind of weird glowing symbols and stuff.
Yeah, the second I noticed that, I'm like, the spell is up.
Okay. Gotcha. Lucy, roll me another insight check.
Okay. That's worse. That's a 2.
It's a 2. Okay.
2.
Gotcha. Yeah. As far as you know, the Chaos God is their same aloof self. You have this weird projection coming from your own eyes of Sasha standing in front of you. Kind of just like a blank mannequin stare almost. And you can see like shadows kind of somehow coming out of the projection and still blurring her face to where you can see it. Because you remember in the council meeting she had that really large hat on and like, yeah. You never saw her face, never heard her speak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's her. You know her?
Why is she piquing your interest now? Why have you decided to ask me for this information?
You seem like you're connected. You seem like you know. And as far as Sasha goes, she did something to my friends. I don't like that. So, help a guy out here.
The same friends who cast this holding spell. Who are outside this tent right now.
He doesn't say anything to that, I don't think. You're right, no comment.
Plead the fucking fifth, dog. Know your rights.
I think he doesn't say anything for a long minute, and then he kind of goes, "Are you scared?"
So I've been around for aeons. Fear is nothing but excitement to me. I enjoy mischief, defying rules. But one thing you cannot do to chaos is trap it. I am not meant to be in one place. So, if you want answers from me, if you want to continue to be in my good graces, you're going to need to let me the fuck out.
And it lasts for a minute, doesn't it, Doc?
Lasts for 8 hours technically, but
Oh, so I really could just keep them in here.
you could.
Oh no.
I feel like Doc said a minute, but is just like desperately trying to feel the vibe from outside the like thing to like the second they need to drop it to do it.
I'll say with that Nat 20 and 26, the air pressure, it's like temperature dropping. Things are going weird. But you still like hear Lucy's breathing. You don't hear any talking because, you know, this is always in their mind. So, but you know that they're still alive.
I think Doc just turns to Alice and is like, the second you notice their breath or like respiratory rate changes, tell me.
She just nods very silently. Just lock the fuck in.
I think Lucy says, he goes, Well, that's the thing about chaos, it's very unpredictable. Rules change all the time. So, the rules change. Tell me what I want to know. Or we can sit here together.
So you want to be in charge now.
He did not expect that. Well... Why not? Oh.
So, I will say, yeah, you can take the power for a little bit. However, since you've done it in an extremely disrespectful way, this is the one last favor you get from me. You choose this, or you choose my gifts. You do not get both.
Ooh. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to take the batteries out of this, so it's still going off. So as they were about to try to actually jump my closet to kill them. So I just go, fuck, gotta go.
Okay.
They're not getting right now, they're gonna like tear down, like several suitcases are gonna fall on top of them.
Yeah. Okay, great. Should I keep my powers? What do you think I should do? That's what happened while you ran away into the closet.
Okay, so he's calling off all of us if you keep him trapped.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about what Lucy would do. Can I roll like an insight check or something to see if like they're for real?
Yeah.
Can Indy roll another perception check to see if she can be finally clued in on what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That's a 14.
14? Okay. They've always been flippant with you. Even with the 14, this is the most serious they've ever been.
Okay.
Indy, with the 17, you notice like Atlas and Doc have gone like completely still, are focusing only on the 10. You might have, has it been like up to this point where you still thought it was a smoke break?
No. I think I realized that part, but like I did not catch the mood shift when shit started getting real until this point.
Gotcha. Yeah. And you heard Doc like tell Atlas like, hey, if you notice his breathing changing at all.
Yeah.
Plug in. So yeah. So you notice like it's about fall time, I think we established. So it's getting dark now, end of day, but like it feels, you know, end of January cold in like Canada, to be honest. It's getting really cold.
Canada.
Yeah.
Above or below the Arctic Circle?
It's steadily in like going to the Arctic Circle.
We're in like Anchorage right now.
Yeah.
Took a trip to Alaska. I think Lucian's top priority is getting his brother back, like, by any means necessary. So I do think he wants to keep the Chaos God's gifts, just at least until he has his brother back. So I don't know how he would like get them to take down the hut or whatever, but
I think, as like the Chaos God was giving that choice, she like loosened its hold on you, and you can like feel your toes, feel your fingers, like you feel kind of like your conscious is split a little bit, to where like you're in your mind with the Chaos God, but you're also staring out into an empty tent. Like you could call out to your friends if you wanted to.
Can I make one last check? Are they mortal if like they're in here, like cut off from their magic? Like could I kill them?
Do you want to run a jet?
Yo, what?
That is a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Get much. You don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. It's really wonky here. So you have that thought, but you don't know the answer to it.
Okay. Yeah. I think he kind of like sizes them up a little bit. And then like can he like speak at all? Like can he mumble something?
Yeah, you can talk to either the Chaos God or your friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna mumble like to them, like up there, like take it down or something, just like repeat that over and over again.
To us,
Yeah.
the second you say that, it's dropped, and Doc is like examining your body.
Okay.
I'm gonna need another wisdom save from actually everyone in the clearing.
Oh boy.
Including me?
Yeah. And
No.
you get to roll it.
Who gets to roll with advantage?
Lucy, you get to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, what?
Oh wait, who has advantage?
No one has advantage. Lucy
Oh,
has
okay.
advantage.
Damn.
Would I have time to like spin up my sanctuary, or is this all like in milliseconds of the thing dropping?
In seconds. It's
Okay.
instantaneous.
You said a wisdom save? Great, 7.
Wait, okay. Gotcha.
Fuck your disadvantage. I had a 15.
Guys, kill
Wait, and those with disadvantage? All of us are with disadvantage?
Just
No, just Lucy.
Oh.
Yeah. Lucy rolled with disadvantage. Everyone else was rolling flat. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, Lucy, you have the thought, can I kill the Chaos God right now? You choose to have your friends take down Lehman's tiny hut. As soon as the spell drops, the tent kind of like collapses around you, and everyone but Atlas collapses, unconscious. And I think that might be actually where we end tonight.
What the fuck?
Atlas is fucking pissed. She's so.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
She is so upset right now.
Should have swung on that, man.
In her brain, it's just like proof that like she was right from the beginning. Like we should not have done this. This is a horrible fucking idea. Why would we come and ask him for information? And then now all of you guys are knocked out unconscious on the ground and we don't know anything.
Hell yeah.
She's so upset.
Go team.
Before we get too rowdy, do we want to do a recap for next session?
Sure.
Wait, can I ask what Salad's doing in the bag this whole time?
Oh, they've been live updating.
Yeah, I've been sending chat
Oh.
updates.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Nice.
Busting out some crackers.
Yeah, like I'm just straight chilling, like have no idea what's going on out there.
Does Salad have like just a bunch? We talked a little bit about Salad's like Spotify playlist. I think. Do you have just like elevator music as one of them? Or are
Oh.
you just like
Not no, actually. Salad is one that I have not made a playlist for yet.
Gotcha. I meant
Mel's
like
is-
Salad in game.
Oh, in game, yeah, absolutely. Salad has, yeah. Salad's got like probably over 200 playlists, and they're all like meticulously sorted
That's crazy.
by smell. Yeah, yeah. Salad's the poster child for magical autism. Like,
Delightful. So yeah. As a quick recap, you guys regrouped after the meeting, updated Salad's pairings. Yeah, we're trying to figure things out. Found some crazy shit about Sasha. For the people who could remember her, people failed wisdom saves and had psychic damage still, and completely lost all info on her, which was fun. So you guys were trying to figure more on that. Found out that magic has a smell to it. Kept searching for things, have found weird things about like Sasha's background. She's steadily encroached upon Willow Wood, and this seems to have like really locked in a position around 2000. You guys went from there, tried to deceive each other a little bit and go alone, but then kind of all came together to contact the Chaos God, and it seems that it did not go very well because you guys were trying to also trap the Chaos God to get what you wanted out of it, and they were not pleased at all by that. So Lucy was given an ultimatum of like, I can give you power and knowledge, or you can keep the magic I've already given you. You have to release me either way. You yada yada. And then, yeah, everyone claps, and we don't know what's gonna happen from there. Stay tuned.
Oh, Indy's still here.
Yeah, Atlas, Doc, and Indy all went on like the smoke break with Lucy and kind of stayed with that combo and made that plan. So you three were posted up outside of the tent. Salad is still having a grand old time in the book bag, not the book bag, the medicine bag, trying to sort things by smell, which is really fun.
That's crazy.
It would allow for like rapid identification of a book you were wanting to search for. Like if you were wanting to find a like totally magical book, you'd be able to just walk in and like follow your nose.
Follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows.
Dude, oh like, what is there? Do different kinds of magic have different spells? There's no indication.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whatever. But this also.
Actually, this is going to be important lore in the campaign that I run, I've determined.
No.
Love that.
Because I feel like abjuration would be a very like earthy, like kind of musty scent, you know?
Yeah, I think different types of magic definitely have different types of smells. I think it also depends on who the magic user is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's low-key a fire concept and also really cool even like in other ways.
Yeah.
It makes it a little hard. So
Any
Well,
questions?
I was just gonna say, do we want to try to get another one on the books so that we don't lose momentum?
I would, yeah.
Cool.
I can't do next week because I'm gonna be in LA, but I can do like the week.
That would be Valentine's weekend.
Like 14, 15.
I could do the 15th, probably not the 14th.
I could probably do.
Are you busy that weekend?
See, well, our TM is gonna be very busy that weekend, I feel. So I don't think that's
Oh, wait.
for us.
Might be a
You
little
both have such a little shit-eating grin on your face.
Oh well, that's up to Juno. I would be down to play with them here, but.
Oh.
Bet you would.
All sorts of
Yeah, I mean oh wait.
Oh, I forgot you weren't present for that in the kitchen. What's happening in February?
What's happening in February? That shit's great. Okay, so Jaya, apparently I was not here for this, but Kaylee was saying goodbye to Juno and was like, I guess I'll probably see you in February because it's Valentine's Day and I wanted them to come and salad, well might as well be salad. Sam is sitting there and being like, oh, what's happening in February? Because they thought it was like a group trip or something.
That's adorable. I love that. I probably also would have been really confused.
Salad, Sam.
Yeah. So now, anytime someone is being really oblivious, I'm like, what happened in February? What's happening in February?
Honestly, it's a gentler way to say you're being oblivious. So.
Yeah. Do we want to do the 15th or 16th, or do we want to just push it out another week?
I can't do another week.
15th? Sorry.
I will be in London on the 22nd, which is why I'm saying
Shit.
Yeah, literally only free weekend in February for me is the 15th. So.
Well, yeah, then let's try to do the 15th. Or the 16th, or if everyone's...
Do we want to do a, earlier in the day session?
I do like earlier in the day sessions.
1, 2?
Yeah. On the 15th?
And
are we doing...
This is Willow Wood?
Can we do the 16th?
Can
we do 1, 2 on the 16th? Sunday instead of Saturday?
If we want to do the... Oh, wait, you said the 16th?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I've got a test on the 17th. Hold on a second. No, I can still do it. That's fine. I'll make it work.
16th at 1, 2?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yippee.
Yeah. Are we doing Willow Wood or Arcane Algorithm?
I would like to do Willow Wood.
I'd
I
like
think
to
I
get...
would too, actually, yeah.
Get back on a 2-2
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bi-weekly, and then we do Willow Wood, and then the AAAA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
A.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Basically.
Okay. So you're starting at 1-2? So 2 our time?
2 our time.
Got it. Putting it in my calendar.
I also just sent it in the Willow Wood chat, so if anyone needs to reference.
It won't even load. That's crazy.
I know, it doesn't load well on big calls like this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Long time.
Ooh, there we go. Hooray. What merchant they farm?
I guess we can... I have such important news for you guys.
What's up?
Little bit of a soft launch, but I've been going on a date with this guy named Vel a couple times, and it's going very well, and I will probably be wifed up soon.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Yippee.
So do we get to see like pictures?
I can, yes. They're really pretty. They gave me this little bracelet too.
Gay.
Yay, real.
Gay people real.
Okay, I'm giving up on farming.
Yeah.
It's not loading.
I'm gonna turn you into soup. Sorry. The demons.
Potato soup.
Potato soup, real. You ever see your cat and they're doing some bullshit and you're like, soup time. You're
Yeah.
being turned into soup.
Yeah.
Potato soup.
I tell Luna that I'm gonna make her into a hat.
Okay. How can I do this? I'm gonna double join here for a second.
It will.
Damn.
It'll kick you off. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you can still
Double
access
fisting
the app.
farming.
I
Wait.
do it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. When I'm sending memes from my phone.
Oh my god. Here you go. Their name's Val. They're really pretty.
Ooh, okay. They
Oh my
are
God.
pretty.
It's going really
They
well.
are very pretty. Good for you.
I'll keep you posted, I suppose, but
Yes, please
You
do.
better.
I'm so nosy.
you guys are muted, by the
Yeah,
way.
you guys are both muted, Kaz and Kaylee.
I think they're talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
Are there any like
No.
fun details you'd like to share, or is it soft, like very soft, just their soft launches right now?
We've only been talking for like 2 weeks now, but we've seen each other several times for very extended periods of time.
U-Haul
and
lesbian arc, let's go!
Hell yeah.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry? New what?
U-Haul lesbian.
Oh,
Real.
don't do that.
No.
No, yeah,
Haley
don't
literally
actually.
even last night after I called you and like showed you the bracelet they got me. Do you want to hear verbatim what they said? Because I texted, I was like, I appreciate the bracelet. It was really cute.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find it so I can give you that. I said thank you for the bracelet, and they said I really like you. I needed to secure that with a little like smiley face.
Oh.
Verbatim what you told me last night, like
I told you what it was.
I know.
Yeah.
They have a really sexy birth chart too.
Are they
I'm the
cool?
all-seeing eyes.
Yeah, all-seeing eye, Scorpio moon.
Yeah. Well, that and I just saw their birth chart, so like I knew what it was from the second you told me what they gave you. I said, oh, okay,
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
right. I said, I see how you move. I know what you are. Awesome.
I know if no one got me, Cajun Trail Mix got me. You
So
know.
true.
So true.
Sounds good.
The girls always sleep on her. I forget she exists often, but every time she comes back in my life, it is a goddamn miracle.
I have to I can do trail mix in like small amounts. Hold on. The demons are deepening. Get out there. It's inaccessible to you. It's locked away. That's crazy.
Hi, Jaya. I miss you.
She said she's gonna try to join from her phone. Her Wi-Fi's crashing.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Locked in, I guess.
Locked in. We'll see.
Oh man.
Oh. Wait. Minecraft time?
I'll watch you play, but I can't play myself or I'll throw up.
Okay. I might switch over to the DTF server and jump in that voice chat
Yeah.
on my computer so I can do that. But then you won't see my pretty face anymore. Sorry.
Tucker, I'll get on here in like a couple minutes, and then you can help me set it up.
I got you.
Yippee.
Okay, bye.
It's been
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night,
Thank you.
Juno.
Good night.
You leaving us, Juno?
I do not know how to Minecraft, so
You
it's
can come yap.
Yeah, I'm not going to play. I'm just there to yap.
Yeah, I don't play video games.
It'll just be me and the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be
Me,
there providing
Tucker, Jaya.
comedic commentary.
You, Tucker, and Jaya?
Me, Tucker, Jaya, the new boys, I guess.
I'm like a boy if they were a gamer.
I'll grab something to eat real quick and then I'll hop back on.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Goodbye.
I'll see you soon.
Jaya, will you be joining us? Okay.